Question number 12, the Honourable David Cunliffe.
Thank you very much. To the Prime Minister, does he now accept that his statement that Chorus, quote, will go broke is incorrect, and if not, why not?
Right, Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, I stand by my full statement, which is, quote, basically if the Commerce Commission ruling stands, there is a chance Chorus will go broke. I do not accept that the statement is incorrect.
Mr Speaker.
Supplementary question, Honourable David Cunliffe.
Mr Speaker, in light of the Prime Minister's comments that, quote, it's not a view that's come off the top of my head, close quote, that he received a phone call from the chair of Chorus New Zealand that probably informed him of the matter, and that officials briefed him with, quote, commercial in confidence information. Upon what information has he based his view that it, quote, could go broke, close quote?
Right, Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, it's based on both the public statement made by Chorus and the in-confidence advice received by the Cabinet, which aligns with the public statement made by Chorus.
Speaker. Supplementary question, Honourable David Cunliffe.
Given that the Australian and New Zealand stock exchanges have said that there is no reason to be concerned that Chorus New Zealand Limited has breached its continuous disclosure requirements and that the market must therefore have been fully informed, what information has he based his statement on that is not otherwise available to the market?
Right, Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, firstly I think the member himself misrepresents what the NZX actually says, and secondly I based it on the information that was received in confidence, which aligns with the public statement made, because if you go back to the statement I made, I said if the Commerce Commission ruling stands, there is a chance, and the Commerce Commission ruling hasn't stood yet. It's a draft determination.
Right, Honourable Winston Peters.
Will the Prime Minister consult with the Minister for Small Business and Commerce on the financial health of Chorus, or is that irrelevant now that he has been sent to trial for fraud?
Right, Honourable Prime Minister.
Nice try, no.
Supplementary question.
Supplementary question.
Mr Speaker, to the Prime Minister, how can he, as Prime Minister, have made statements about Chorus New Zealand Limited based on commercial in confidence information not generally available to the market without breaching the Securities Markets Act?
Right, Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, because they are in line with the public statements made by Chorus, and if anyone knows about breaching those, I think it's Mr Cunliffe who did it himself.
Order. That answer is sufficient.
Supplementary question.
Supplementary question. Honourable David Cunliffe.
To the Prime Minister, which of the following three options is true? Either A, Chorus New Zealand Limited misled the Prime Minister, or B, Chorus New Zealand Limited failed to disclose the same information to the market provided to his government, or C, that he has displayed, quote, ineptitude and commercial naivety by his ham-fisted comments, close quote, about Chorus New Zealand's financial viability?
Right, Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, I'm going with D, that my caucus sings in chorus with me, unlike his chorus.
Supplementary question, Mr Speaker.
What a comedian. Order.
Supplementary question, Mr Speaker.
Order. Order. Your own colleagues aren't supporting you today with the level of...
Mr Speaker.
Supplementary question, Honourable David.
Mr Speaker, does the Prime Minister accept that he is dancing on the head of a pin to justify one of the largest handouts of corporate welfare in New Zealand history, violating a statutory process at a cost of around $150 a year to every Kiwi family?
Right, Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, no.
Order. I have received a letter from the Honourable Shane Jones seeking to debate under Standing Order 386 the decision by the Minister of Education and the Associate Minister to order an audit into the inappropriate spending at the Kehanga National Trust Board. The decision to conduct an audit is a particular case of recent occurrence involving the administrative responsibility of the government. However, not every such decision will occasion an urgent debate. There must be an element of urgency for the matter to take precedent over other business. While the decision to conduct an audit is an important step in the ministers assuring themselves that public funding is being used appropriately, the audit will take some time. I am not convinced that the matter warrants the setting aside of the business of the House today The application is therefore declined.
Point of order, Mr Speaker.
Point of order, Grant Robertson.
Mr Speaker, I have made an application to you to ask an urgent question in relation to whether or not the Prime Minister will stand down John Banks now that the District Court has decided that he will stand trial for knowingly filing a false electoral return. Mr Speaker, I believe this is a matter that should warrant an urgent question. Mr Banks is about to stand trial, and under Speaker's ruling 1832,
I've
I
heard
believe
enough
it is
from the member.
justified.
Urgent questions must relate to something that must be dealt with immediately and could not wait until question time. In my mind, that could wait, and I refer the member to Speaker's ruling 1825.
Point of order, Mr Speaker.
Point of order, Grant Robertson.
Mr Speaker, I believe that this is a matter of critical importance.
Order.
Mr Speaker.
Order. I have ruled on the matter. The member is now challenging that ruling. That is disorderly. That is the sort of disorder that gives me no choice but to ask the member to leave the chamber.
Point of order, Mr Speaker.
Point of order.
Point of order,
Grant
Mr
Robertson.
Speaker. I seek leave of the House to ask the Prime Minister an urgent question asking whether he will stand down John Banks.
To ask an urgent question of the Prime Minister. Is there any objection to that course of action? Yes. There is. Order. Order. Would some honourable member care to move that the House take note of miscellaneous business?
Speaker.
Honourable Bill English.